Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're back. I'm your host, Paco. You're listening to Occupy the Media. Okay, so right before the break, we would play that Rachel Maddow clip where she's talking about Ron Paul. And I'm glad that they're reporting on it, but I'm just upset because they act like all of this shenanigans that are going on is fine. We just got to keep it moving, right? In fact, I'm watching CNN right now. They're talking about Ron Paul. And they got Zimmerman up there talking about Ron Paul again. This dude, if you go check my YouTube page, this guy said Ron Paul's positions are extreme and ignorant. And now they got him back on there, of course, because now that Ron Paul's suspending the campaign, they're going to be up here talking about that. So I'm going to definitely record this and put this on YouTube to see what they're saying. Okay, but anyways, I want to go and jump into this audio that I have. Which one that I wanted to do first? Let me see here. This is from the Colbert Report. Let's see. This is what I'm trying to tell people right here is that Gingrich, what's going to happen is that Obama is going to be able to beat Romney with just Republican candidates, with what they said. So I'm going to give you an example. Gingrich will be able to beat Romney with Gingrich, just because of all the things that all the candidates pointed out about Mitt Romney.
From the presidential election's first Maytober surprise. Yesterday's shocking announcement.
Today, I'm suspending the campaign.
Newt Gingrich has left the race. I have not been this caught off guard since he entered the race. Now, Newt pledged to endorse Mitt Romney at a later date. But Mitt's campaign might think Newt said enough already.
Romney is the guy who will manage the decay. He's not the guy who's going to change Washington. Governor Romney is extraordinarily insensitive to religious freedom in America. If Governor Romney would like to give back all the money he's earned from bankrupting companies and laying off employees over his years at Bain, that I would be glad to then listen to him.
Are you calling Mitt Romney a liar?
Yes.
Now, obviously, this healing is going to be a process. Baby steps. But Mitt has already proven himself a leader by releasing this gracious statement about the former speaker.
Ann and I are proud to call Newt and Callista friends. We look forward to working with them in the months and years ahead. That from Mitt Romney. Politics is weird and creepy. And now I know lacks even the loosest attachment to anything like reality.
And Shep knows about loose attachment to anything like reality. He works at Fox News. But Mitt and Newt know that in politics, these guys rib, they tease, they make robocalls saying the other guy denied kosher meals to Holocaust survivors. But it's all in good fun. They'll pull it together. And no one explained that better than Republican strategist Didi Banky.
Think about it this way, Neil. It's a sports analogy. It's a sports team. Say the Republicans are Notre Dame and the Democrats are USC. Big rivalry. And Notre Dame, they have to pick a team captain. So you've got the Fijis, the Phi Delts, and another fraternity. So the other fraternity is the team captain. The other two are mad. They're not in a good mood for a week. But by the time game time comes along on Saturday, the USC, forget it. The Fighting Irish, they're not going to let Trojan Man win. No way, no how. Plus, the other fraternities, they are going to rally around their guy because now they're part of the team. So that's two things. Everyone's part of the team now, and they hate the other team.
There it is. As clear as a football.
Okay, so now that she's basically saying that now we're supposed to be considered part of the team so that we should all come together for Mitt Romney and because we're on the team now. Which is ridiculous. If we're all Republicans, then basically we were all on the team to begin with. If we're all registered Republicans, the problem is only a few people running the team and the rest of the people don't agree with it. And so I'm tired of them trying to tell us that we got to line up behind the nominee and all come together and unite, which I'm not for uniting unless we are uniting with the right people. You know, not people that's been breaking the Constitution and breaking the laws and passing a bunch of new laws that take away more of our rights. So Colbert keeps going on this, though.
But I understand that some of you out there may not be sports fans. the way me and Dee Dee are. So let me put this another way. It's like a Star Wars analogy. Say the Republicans are the Rebel Alliance and the Democrats are the Death Star. And Admiral Akbar has to decide who's going to fight Darth Vader. You got Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and another fraternity. Let's say the Romulans. So the guys who don't fly with Red 5 are going to be pissed for a while. They'll also be mad. They'll want to fly right through the Stargate on Battlestar Galactica and take a vacation in Cloud City. But by the time the game time comes along, the TIE fighters forget it. They don't care who sends the proton torpedo down the thermal exhaust port as long as they save Yavin 4. So that's two things. They want to blow up the Death Star and they hate the dark side. Or... that works. Or, of course, there's always the political analogy. Republicans who didn't support Mitt Romney will come together because they want to beat Barack Obama. That's too complicated. Let's stick...
Exactly. We want to beat Obama, so we're going to unite behind Mitt Romney, which makes no sense. Democrats laugh at this because it's a joke. Everyone knows Mitt Romney cannot beat Obama. Even though people are upset with Obama, they're not going to jump on the Mitt Romney bandwagon. And so I just want to say, too, before the break, when Rachel Maddow was talking about there's a statement released from Ron Paul, I believe, saying that he doesn't want us to be disrespectful or do hostile takeovers, which obviously he's right. You know, we need to be respectful and make sure that we're acting appropriate. But the thing about booing, you know, letting them know how we feel, I think that we got to do that, man. I think that is really something that we not only want to do, but we have to, because they like to take photo ops. They like to take anything they can, whether it's video footage or pictures, and make it work for their perception any way that they can. So if they can get a crowd of Ron Paul supporters mixed with Romney supporters all clapping for the establishment and all being polite and being nice, they can try to report and make it seem like we're all coming together and we're going to line up behind the nominee to unify. And so what I think is, I think it's good that these conventions are exposing and showing that there's a split in the Republican Party. Because remember, there being a split in the Republican Party doesn't hurt us. That only hurts people that are rooting for Mitt Romney and rooting for him to beat Obama, which they're going to lose anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it doesn't hurt us, in my view. I'm not saying we got to be disrespectful. I'm saying that when there's something that's being said that isn't correct, like when she says that it sounds like there's some Obama supporters out there, nah, we need to speak up and let it be known. No, you're the Obama supporter. You're supporting Romney. Who's closer to Obama's policies, Romney or Ron Paul? Romney, without a doubt. So, you know, we want Republicans in office. We don't want Democrats. We got too many infiltrators in the Republican Party, Republicans that are really Democrats. And so I say boom. I say boom. I say let it be known. They need to hear it. These are not regular folks. These are people who are psychos, people who pass laws and follow in line behind things that are horrible. They got a lot of blood on their hands. Iraqis, Afghanistan, Pakistan, all types of people. Innocent blood is on these politicians' hands. And so, you know, excuse me if we're a little upset and we got to speak our mind. But I do not think that we need to go there and just automatically shut up and be quiet. We need to be respectful. We don't need to be yelling at nobody or yelling no one down or nothing. But at the same time, we need to be heard. And if that means that we got to boo somebody off stage or boo them because they're trying to break the rules while they're there, then yeah, that's what it calls for. Makes it harder for the media to report on it. I'd rather the media not report at all if they're going to report that everything is all good and went smoothly and we're all unified. Forget that. I want the media to say that we're not unified at all. We all split up. We all upset. That way people will be more attracted to the story. More people will want to find out, man, what's going on with this Ron Paul movement, this Ron Paul thing. Anyways, we're going to a break. We'll be back. I'm your host, Paco.
Hi, I'm Dana, and I started out as a Ron Paul fan just like you. And now I'm a full-time volunteer leader at our Ron Paul headquarters in Venice, California. It starts with the first thing you hear Ron Paul say that is different than all the other politicians and that you just happen to agree with 100%. Next,